Joseph is the first-time caller out of Pennsylvania. Joseph, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hey, Jesse, what's up, man?
All is well.
Right on. So, I had a question about calling, this idea of calling in relation to something I heard, like the Lord's purpose for your life. And
like the Lord what?
I've been at a crossroads with...
You said like the Lord what?
Calling, like the Lord's purpose for your life.
Oh, okay.
And I've heard you say, you do what's right, and it'll happen naturally for you. And I've had that experience in my life when regards to music. That's mainly what I'm talking about, my path with music. I had one goal that just kind of not magically, but it just happened. I didn't really put any effort to it. I wanted to play this venue in Philly, a big venue, the PLA. And I didn't really do anything, but I ended up playing it, and it was really cool. But I'm at this point in my life now where I'm working on music. I'm by myself. I'm not in a band anymore. And I find myself getting frustrated with writing. And I'm not sure if it's because it's the thoughts that are frustrating me working towards this goal, and I should just shut them out and not listen to it, or if I'm frustrated because I'm trying too hard to do something that I need to let go of.
Oh, I see. And your question for me is what?
If it's something that I should let go of and just see what happens and not hold so much attachment to it, it kind of feels like the right answer now that I'm saying it, or if it's something that I should just ignore and move forward.
Well, one thing for sure, you should definitely let go of the idea of a goal. You don't want to live a life with goals. You just want to live your life. And if you sit and write music, it'll be easier because there is no goal. It's just something you're doing. And then if it doesn't work, you'll be able to see the next step to take. Without effort, it will happen naturally. But you don't want to have a goal. A goal is a setup that comes from the false leaders and teachers and so-called educated people who are lost. You don't want a goal. You just want to live.
Right. So that whole hustle culture, grinding your axe and doing this stuff every day and setting goals and accomplishing them, that's all just nonsense. That's just ego gratification, right?
100%. It's straight out of hell.
Gotcha. And that's a setup. That ain't the truth.
It's a true setup. And if you try to gain it, all you're going to do is to destroy yourself because enough will never be enough. But if you sat down, let's say that you sat down and you want to just write music, why not just sit down and just write it without having a goal?
Right. Yeah, because then it just flows naturally. And then, so I should just ignore it and just have fun with it and see what happens.
You're frustrated with it because you have a goal, which is a setup. You got to overcome the world, and the world has set us up. It has taught us in the wrong way, and everybody is suffering because they listen to the world, starting with their parents and the teachers and their friends and the so-called professionals and the educated one and all that mess. They've only set you up. Let go of the idea of goals and just live your life.
Right on. Yeah, I heard this interesting thing about following the word versus following the world. And the difference is the one letter, which is L. And when you follow the world, you take the L. So you take the loss when you follow the world.
Right. And you don't want to follow anyone or anything. Just live your life. Don't be in competition with anyone. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Don't look forward. Don't look back. Just live in the present. Have you forgiven your mother?
I have, yes. That actually went really well. At first, you didn't really know what I was talking about, but I listen to your show a lot, and I heard people say similar things, and they're like, oh, she didn't really know, and I heard you say, oh, she knows. Yeah. So I didn't really press her on it, but nice. I didn't let up, and eventually she came around to it. We had a really good talk about it. Same with my father. Me and my father didn't talk for about 4 years.
Wow.
And one day it just naturally happened, and now we have a great relationship. We talk all the time, and it's great. I used to struggle with anxiety a lot, but ever since, I started listening to your show and forgiving my parents and just letting people live in their mess, I've been chilling. It's been great.
Now, are you doing the silent prayer every morning, every night?
Every morning, every night.
Stay with it, man. And again, if you want to write music, just sit and write some music. If you don't. But do not set a goal. And do not
No goals, just live.
and don't compete, and don't try to be better than someone or less than someone. You just be you, and your life will work for you, and you'll be at total peace.
Right on. I dig that. Thanks, man.
All right, buddy. Let me know how it goes.
All right, have a good one.
All right. Amazing.